Belgium has a population of between 11 and 12 million people, and geographically speaking, it is a small country nestled in the heart of northwest Europe. The land famous for chocolate, beer, and mussels hasn't had excesses of footballing glory by any means, but how did it come to produce some of the best footballers on the planet all at the same time? How has it bred such a unique golden generation for a country of such size? And what happened to the team that might have brought silverware to Belgium? Let's hit subscribe, everyone, and then find out. On May 1st, 1904, Belgium played France and in Brussels in their first ever international football match. This historic game ended in a 3-3 draw, marking the beginning of Belgium's football endeavours. This match is also significant as it was among the earliest international fixtures involving European teams, laying foundational stones for international competitions like the FIFA World Cup and UEFA European Championship. 120 odd years later, Belgium have won just one particular title, and it came way back in 1920. Coincidentally, the small country that has recently produced a golden generation had only ever won a gold medal at the Olympics beforehand, not a trophy at a Euros or World Cup. Czechoslovakia were defeated 2-0 in the gold medal match in Antwerp in what would be Belgium's first and only international football title. During that tournament, they played 3-1-3, also defeating Spain and the Netherlands on their path to glory. Only silver and bronze has followed since then, though. In 1972, they would finish third at the European Championships, and in 1980, they would come second at the same tournament. An 88th-minute winner by West Germany is the closest that Belgium have ever come to winning a major international football trophy. This small country has a huge footballing heart, one that would have been begging for a golden generation to arrive. Their 2002 team wasn't so bad. Led by the talismanic figure of Mark Wilmot's Belgium reached the round of 16 where cruelly they were paired up against the eventual champions Brazil. That was their 9th visit to a World Cup finals, but they struggled to do any better than that. They simply didn't have the quality or depth a squad needs to go deep into such a top competition. Then everything changed, but not after some darkness before the dawn. After the 2002 World Cup, Belgium would not qualify for another major championship for a decade. That's right, barren years would starve this country of football lovers from even watching their team compete at the top level. Then came what we call the golden generation. Courtois, Hazard, De Bruyne, we know the names are jumping out of you. Some of the best players in Belgian history were also named the best players in the Premier League and Champions League. They have won it all at club level, and they would take Belgium's national side to a different level as well. Before we get into the detail, we must say that this side have been an overall success. Belgium's golden generation get quite a bit of abuse for not winning a major international tournament, but it is fair hard to win a cup competition, especially when it comes around for 1 month every 2 years. Fate and luck are as important as anything at this level, but this team showed that they were miles better than any Belgium side that came before them. The golden generation arrived with a bang to the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. They would win Group H with maximum points and concede just 1 goal in 3 games. The Red Devils is what the Belgian fans are known as. They are loud and boisterous and unmistakable as they dressed from head to toe in the red, black and yellow colors of their country. The goal scorers for Belgium in that group phase included names like Mertens, Fellaini, Origi and Vertonghen. None of these were the world-class superstars that took them to the next level on their own, but they are all incredible examples of some top players that assisted the likes of Hazard and De Bruyne to make this team and generation the best that Belgium have ever had. Imagine it was just Hazard, De Bruyne and a team of bad players around them. They wouldn't have achieved the same things. They wouldn't have come close. This Belgium squad was fantastic. An extra time goal from Romelu Lukaku saw Belgium defeat the USA in the round of 16, but the party would stop in the quarterfinals when a 1-0 defeat to eventual finalists Argentina would see their tournament come to an end. Nonetheless, the Red Devils had gone from a decade of nothing to their best ever World Cup performance. It was a good start and the best was yet to come. As soon as 2015, Belgium would feature at number 1 in the FIFA World Rankings. Next up, Belgium travelled to neighbouring France for Euro 2016. They had their eyes on glory this time around. They could go all the way for sure. They lost their opening game 2-0 to Italy, but quickly improved, beating Ireland and Sweden to finish second in the group. This time, the supporting roles were played by the likes of Axel Witsel and Rajan Nainggolan. Their attacking depth was obvious as they obliterated Hungary 4-0 in the round of 16. Hazard led, but the likes of Carrasco and Batshuayi popped up with goals of their own. Then came perhaps one of this team's biggest regrets. In a European Championship that was eventually won by a Portugal side who weren't fancied and only won one single game in 90 minutes over the whole tournament. Belgium fell to Wales at the quarter-final stage. Wales deserve credit for an amazing tournament and Gareth Bale was on fire, but Belgium were a better team than Wales and will always regret not reaching a semi-final date with Portugal. It would have felt a little different to losing to the likes of Lionel Messi's Argentina, that is for sure. At the FIFA World Cup in 2018, Belgium won over the hearts and minds of their nation and finished better than any Belgium side have done in the history of international football. Had the stars aligned, they might even have had their name on the trophy. In a rollercoaster ride of a campaign, they would take home the bronze medal and even beat the giants of Brazil along the way. Belgium smashed their way through the group stage once again, winning 3 games from 3 and scoring 9 goals in the process. They opened by beating both Panama and Tunisia by 3-goal margins, and then in the final group game, they beat England to claim top spot in Group G. Romelu Lukaku was on fire with 4 goals in 3 games. In the last 16, Belgium took part in one of the most incredible and entertaining games of the entire tournament. Against a Japan side that has been a thorn in the side of many a great footballing nation recently, just ask Germany or Spain. The Asian side led Belgium by 2-0 with just over 20 minutes on the clock. Was history set to repeat itself? Yet again, Belgium's golden generation looked set to smash through the group stages only to bow out in really weak fashion against a lower-ranked opponent in the knockouts. Well, lo and behold, Belgium battled back to seal a famous victory in a dazzling dance of attacking football. Jan Vertonghen would grab one back and Fellaini had the team level with 15 minutes to go. 2 quick-fire goals had saved the Devils from hell. The hard work wasn't done yet though, and in fact, Japan looked like they might come back and grab a winner. It would end in agony for the land of the rising sun though, with 94 minutes of football played. But the Japanese nearly snatched a winner. But Belgium broke on the counter-attack. Oh no, you could see it coming. In a flowing move of few passes, the Belgians had floated into the Japan box and bang! Nekir Chadli put the ball in the back of the net to send the whole country of Belgium into chaos. 3-2 and a World Cup quarter-final was on the way. If you want to find out how the Golden Boys of Belgium got on after that, then smash the subscribe button now and tune in for part 2 of this series in our next video.